There are a lot of things going on in the world today, but is your company prepared to truly work remotely? Today, I'm talking about my all-time favorite all-in-one workforce solution and 5 reasons why it can help your company starting today. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Chris, better known online as the Black Techie. Now, this video has been in the making for quite some time, but based on the current status of the world today, I think it's very, very important and in alignment with things that we need to talk about. At the time of this recording, we're experiencing a lot in the world right now. A lot of businesses have shifted to join the work from home workforce, but haven't really been able to adapt their technology solutions to adjust and fit their company's needs. So today I'm sharing my favorite recommendation for an all-in-one workforce solution that can help your company starting today. My favorite all-in-one remote workforce solution is Basecamp. Basecamp has been around for a long time, but in my personal and professional opinion, Basecamp is definitely the leader when it comes to work from home workforce solutions. Basecamp allows you to be more productive, more organized, and be able to work better with your team. Now, maybe you're a CEO looking to make better recommendations to your company, or you can even be a small business owner who simply wants to make sure that their team is on one accord. Basecamp is definitely the solution for you. Let's discuss 5 reasons to use Basecamp as your all-in-one workforce solution starting today. Number 1, it's a central hub of communication for your team. A lot of emails right now are being sent from CEOs and managers when it comes to work production and productivity and their teams. You can definitely cut down using so many other tools by simply using Basecamp as your all-in-one solution. In Message Board, you can communicate your updates and maybe first things that people need to know. You can create a to-do list and task people with items that they might be associated with pertaining to a project or something that they're working on. You can use the Docs and Files section to upload documents just to make sure that there's better collaboration for all parties and all team members. You can use Campfire as your quick chat or check-in. You can pretty much use the calendar and schedule to track your projects, look at when deliverable dates are due, and other features pertaining to all of your calendar needs. You can also use the check-in feature to see what people are working on, whether you do it from a daily or a weekly perspective. This is all located in the central hub inside of your Basecamp. This is pretty much called the HQ. Now, the HQ is more so your headquarters, and this is where you will keep your central hub and communication for all of your company needs. The second reason to use Basecamp in your business as your all-in-one workforce solution is that it allows you to stay organized with the work at hand. When working on different projects or assignments, email can get disorganized and quite frankly, it can be chaotic. Sometimes you need to make sure that the project that people are working on can not only be tracked, but it can also be organized as well. Basecamp can help you split the assignments that you have for your team into projects on the platform. When it comes to these projects, you can make sure that the particular team member and person on your team has access to those projects. You can also add whoever needs to have access to those projects as well. The third reason to use Basecamp as your all-in-one workforce solution in your business is that it allows you to have lesser or fewer meetings. Look, I don't know about you, but I know you're probably tired of Zoom calls, emails, pop-up Zoom calls, you name it. Your inbox is probably flooded with all sorts of calendar invites and meetings. This is one of the features that I absolutely love about Basecamp. You don't need to have as many meetings as much. You can have all of the conversations, all of the updates, all of the status reports that you need right inside of the platform. Now I get it. Sometimes you might need to jump on a call because somebody needs to give a video update or some other reason that people just actually want to get on a Zoom call, right? This is no shade to Zoom. I think it's a great platform. However, all of those unnecessary meetings and days are over. You can basically update and provide real-time status reports right inside of Basecamp. The fourth reason to use Basecamp as your all-in-one workforce solution is that it allows you to engage and serve your clients better. Working with clients right now is definitely a different dynamic than it had been previously, and we can attribute that based on what's currently going on during this pandemic. Your clients want to always be in the loop, constantly notified. Not saying that those things weren't done before, but now the medium and the height has taken to a greater and higher level, and everything is heightened now with the customer experience. Inside of Basecamp, you're allowed to control what your client sees and what they don't see. This is not meaning that you want to have mistrust with the client. This is basically making sure that internal information stays internal and information that's applicable to the client is applicable to them. You can definitely control all of that inside of Basecamp. You can also make sure that you're keeping official client information on the record. So in any way, shape, or form, if your client says, well, I didn't receive this, you didn't send me that, I mean, you can say, hey, did you check this? Screenshot, boom. I actually have it right here on the screen because you responded inside of Basecamp when we were talking about X, Y, and Z. So you're able to keep anything that the client says officially on the record inside of Basecamp. At the same time, you can allow your client to upload any pertinent documents that you might need that will help either further the project or service that you're providing them along. And they can also grab whatever it is that they need. If you need them to fill out a form, you can upload it inside of Basecamp inside of a folder for them. At the same time, they can always have accessibility to whatever files that they need. You can also cut down on meetings with your client. I know sometimes as a service provider, you definitely have to give your clients status updates. You can do all of that right inside of Basecamp like you would do if it were your team member or the team that you're managing. So instead of cutting down on all these meetings and calls, disclaimer, I'm saying this from a perspective of if you're not having as many calls or interactions with the client and is a strictly different type of service that you're providing them, you might not have as many meetings with them as the average person might. You can cut down with all of that by simply giving them status updates inside of Basecamp. Now, last but certainly not least, the fifth reason why you should use Basecamp as your all-in-one workforce solution. It allows everyone on the team to collaborate in an elevated work from home environment. I get it. Your company is probably using a ton of tools, and I know I've said this quite a bit in this video, but I have seen my share of people using so many tools to get so many things accomplished. And right now, when you're considering a lot of people that are working from home, nobody feels like logging in. I gotta log in this platform. I gotta log in there. Nobody feels like doing that. At the end of the day, if you keep everything in a collaborative and cohesive, elevated work from home environment, it will allow your employees and your staff and even your management team to be even more productive and organized than before. Basecamp allows each and every single project that you have inside of the platform to have many ways to collaborate. As I've stated before, you can definitely use the message board. You can use Campfire. You can use a to-do list. You can use a schedule. You can do docs and files. You can use a check-in and so much more. At the end of the day, there's so many ways that you can collaborate and elevate your work from home situation with your team and with your company. This is truly important for an elevated work from home environment. Listen, okay? At the end of the day, I know for a fact that there are a ton of tools on the market. Believe me, I could be going down the list naming all the tools I know, all the companies. We will be on this video all damn day. However, it is very important to look at your systems that you're using currently in your business for simplicity, for strategic purposes, and what's going to really be the better way to collaborate for your team. I've been using Basecamp since 2016. I've also recommended it to plenty of people, past, current clients, and people in my tribe. I only evangelize, and I take this very seriously when it comes to me and my brand. I only evangelize systems that I am in love with and that I am technically dating. Basecamp is definitely one of those systems in my life. I highly recommend it for your company and your business at this time. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing some amazing tips, tricks, strategy on the Basecamp segment of my email list. To join, click the link in the comments below. You'll see something that says Basecamp newsletter, and the link will be right beside it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. I hope you enjoyed today's content. And as always, I'm technically yours. Peace.